Have you ever thought about using manual focus lenses over autofocus lenses? Why did you think that? Why did you go ahead with it? Why did you stand off and think, no, let me get an autofocus lens? In the video, we're going to talk about it. Apologies for the baggy eyes. I stayed up to watch the Tyson Fury fight. Great fight. Who I thought was going to win, one elite fighter. Usyk is an elite fighter. Got a bit of a croaky voice. Tired. Here to talk about lenses. What do I think about manual lenses? What do I think about autofocus lenses like the Sigma 16mm? So I've only really got one autofocus lens. That's the Sigma 16mm. I had the kit lens, got rid of the kit lens, purchased this Sigma. Really happy with it. Really happy with it. Think it's a brilliant lens, does everything that I need it to do. It's wide enough, it's clear enough, it's clean enough, it's a brilliant lens. It's a lens that I recommend to anyone that wants a talking head sort of lens. So yeah, the good thing about the autofocus lens, obviously you click it in, you switch it, and you're good to go. So I am going to get more of both of these lenses. I'm going to get more manual lenses. Currently you've got two. The Helios 44 and then the meike 35mm f1.7. Gonna get more. I'm looking at a 0.95 35mm. Really want to get my hands on one of those, and I'm looking at a few different autofocus lenses like the TT Artisan and the 7 Artisan. They've got some new ones coming out that are really good. Had good reviews so far, so I am looking at a number of different lenses. But the benefits, I think, of having the choice, I think manual focus lenses are excellent for photos. Manual focus lenses are excellent for photos. You're more engaged with the photos that you're taking. You're just trying to get everything better. So I think manual focus lenses make you a better photographer because you're always engaging with the camera, always engaging with the lens, trying to get everything right. And you're satisfied, but you're never satisfied. You always think that there's something more you can do. So you try and get as good as you can with your lens. Whereas an autofocus lens, it's just click it in and go, shoot try and set things up as best you can, but you are very much just get up and go. So I do believe, hand on heart, I do believe manual focus lenses are really good. They have excellent value. You can get them for a lot better prices compared to an autofocus lens. Really good lenses. I think they teach you a lot. Manual focus lenses teach you a lot of things with your camera. They teach you a lot of things just with your ability and how bad you are to begin with. And how good you become learning and keep focusing and keep paying attention to the little things that these little beauties point out to you. I've had countless times using manual focus lenses that I've thought that's a really good shot on the screen, it's really good, and then you put it onto a laptop or you put it onto a bigger screen and it's washed out, it's not focused as you thought it was, and it's disappointing. There's sometimes where you've been out with this for a day and 50% of the photos are bad. That's the only thing. Oh, obviously it's not the only thing because it's a massive thing, but that's one of the things that is a downside of manual focus lenses. And maybe it's not even the lens, maybe it's not having a big enough screen to see it all properly. And when it's just on your little screen on your camera, you can't really tell sometimes. So bear that in mind. Some of the shots that you take with manual focus lenses won't be as you think they are once you've put them onto a laptop, put them onto your computer, your TV screen, all those sort of things. I think many people think that manual focus lenses are a thing of the past, that they're just old cameras, everyone trying to get a vintage look maybe, but they're new. People are putting out autofocus lenses constantly, new ones, good ones. They do have a lot of benefits. They make you a better photographer, they make you more dialed in with what's going on, make you think about a lot more than just point and shoot like you would with an autofocus lens. It dials you into setting the scene, getting everything right, making sure you focus. They have some really good benefits, and they're a lot less expensive than the autofocus counterparts, a lot better priced. I was able to pick this up off eBay, I think £45, so bargain. I was able to pick this one up for maybe the same sort of price, £40. Really good. Did realise that I didn't pick up the right one. But yeah, manual focus lenses, excellent. I think the benefit with manual lenses is when you're setting out photos or when you've gone on a day of photography or a photography walk, anything like that, you're just thinking about things a lot more. Like I went out and I was trying to get different depths of field. So I was trying to have things focused in the forefront, blurred in the background for that bokeh, but I was also trying to have my main thing blurred out and then in the background focused, but you could still sort of see it. So it was up here, blurred, but then obviously the object or the subject that I was trying to take the photo of, that was in focus. And I was trying to do that with the autofocus lens. I just wasn't able to do it as well, or as easy I should say. I was able to do it after a while, but just not as easy. And so that is one of the really good benefits of a manual focus lens. But an autofocus lens, obviously, it is just as good. The one's not necessarily better than the other. They just have better use cases than the other, I would say. So autofocus lenses for video, for me at the minute, brilliant. I'm not a cinematographer or anything like that, so I haven't got a focus wheel so I can take that out, and I haven't got anything like that. So I'm sticking with the autofocus when I'm doing videos, and it's going great. It's going great. The autofocus is brilliant. It's quick. It's snappy. So if I do things like this, focuses, pull away, I'm in focus. Manual lenses, that will take me a lifetime. That would have taken me a lifetime, but nice and quick. So which lens is right for you? I think it completely depends on your ability, one. If you've got the choice of having two lenses, I'll get an autofocus and I'll get a manual. For those different use cases, I think autofocus lenses for headshots, things like this, brilliant. When you're going out to take photos, when you're learning about a new camera, when you're learning about your one and only camera, new photographer, whatever it is, I think manual focus lenses, the learning curve's steep, but the gratification I think you get from taking photos with a manual focus also outweigh that of an autofocus, because you've done it yourself. You've made it look better. You've taken one, it wasn't good. You've gone again and it looks a lot better. So I think these are trial and error, and when you get the errors out of your shots, I think the overall photos look like they've been autofocused. So they look really good, really sharp, really clear, really clean, nice photos. I have taken a few photos with the Helios, but there are downsides to taking photos with the Helios, but we'll share those in another video. I did highlight those on one of my shorts I've done recently as well, so have a look at the shorts. If you like the video, or if you want to discuss anything, put some feedback in the comments, we'll have a chat. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Sorry about the croaky voice.